Yo, welcome back to another installment of Life on Empty with Lowell, Legend of a Loser. Back again. It's been a minute. Um, it's been a couple weeks, few weeks since did one of these, and yeah, still trying to figure this whole moving not moving on, but like how to deal with a tragedy and loss. I'm still figuring that out. I think previously I said I was going to talk to someone about it. I have not done that, but I think I may have missed the boat on that one because there was an offer for me to talk to someone, and I didn't accept it. So I need to revisit that as soon as possible. I'm thinking maybe first thing Monday, and see if I can still take that offer to talk to someone about it, because it's just so it's just so I don't know the feeling. It's like I feel I don't feel right. It's like I'm assuming, when me personally, I should say, I have three versions of my life: the work life, private life, and family life. Work life during the whole tragedy was basically a seamless like transition. I had to let my boss know of it, and and then he proceeded to tell the coworkers through an email chain, and coworkers came up to me and talked a little bit of conversation and asking questions, and because I had the choice to to tell my boss, like, yo, don't tell nobody. I just want to keep this, between the two of us. But but some of my coworkers, they do ask about, the person that's not here anymore, and I said I didn't want to lie about that. It's just made me, it'll be a very weird and hurt feeling to lie about something like that, and so but like, yeah, man, yeah, but days go by, and the work is like, we all like these worker drone bees, and we just do what we do, keep it moving, and that's, like, I'm on auto, like, at work, I'm an autopilot, I'm on autopilot at work, and I'm starting to notice now I'm hating my job more than ever. I'm getting more impatient, getting frustrated more. I'm like telling myself I can't wait to quit this job, and yeah, so I do, like I still plan on leaving before everything that happened, and now a couple on the work side of things, couple setbacks. The person I was working with on my shift, they left for a better job, for more money and everything like that, and as they should, because the current job sucks. So you should leave for more money. And comes to me, I don't know what to look for in particular. I might have a lead, thanks to a cousin of mine, for a like federal / government job. I got the website link and everything, and the blueprint on how to make my resume look like something that they will be interested in. So No moves been made on that. I haven't even checked the site out yet. I might check the site out tomorrow because I want to have some time tomorrow. Because I mean, I'm working tomorrow still. I'm still doing the 6 days things and stuff like that. And yeah. But then moving on to the next version of my life, like my private life, right? I'm mostly, I say I'm a private person. I don't have many friends. I barely have 2 friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider 2 people my friends. And, you know what I'm saying? We rarely talk as is, as I stated before in previous entries. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a significant other. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any hobbies per se. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I write and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I barely done that in about 2+ years. I have basically written barely anything for a couple of reasons. You know, I also stated, you know, I used to write just for the love of it, you know, and then it was like, then that move on to like, yo, I think I can like curate something and like get paid for it, you know, in terms of a story, but I can't draw. So, you know, I thought maybe I could find an artist, and that saga never worked out. Like after years and years of trying, that saga never worked out. I got ghosted, and just never found the right person. I mean, I did at first, but she ghosted me. I'm assuming something must have happened to her, because like the way she ghosted me is like it's weird. But like I said, I would never know the answers to that. That would be forever a mystery to me. And then moving on, you know, now it's like I should learn how to draw. And it's like someone who's 34 years old, can they learn how to draw? You know, because I mean, there was a point where I tried and attempted. You know, it was back. I think maybe my last year of college, like that summer. I bought a sketchbook, bought the pencils you use to sketch and draw. Bought a few of those pencil sharpeners, erasers, like basically like the whole drawing starter kit. And you know, and so I started practicing. You know what I'm saying? So I drew. I think I already said this already. Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, which is my best attempt at drawing. Jet, Black from Cowboy Bebop, Faye. I drew those 3. The Jet one was decent, but I only drew half of his face. Like I think there might be something wrong with my brain, where it's like I can only like I can't draw, like I basically try to do like I'll draw what I see. That's how I did it. So I pulled up the characters on the screen, on the TV screen, and just try to draw what I see. So then I would draw like so it's me drawing the whole face and everything. I will be able to draw the left side of their face pretty well, pretty decent. Then it goes to the other side of the face. I mess up horribly. And example that I try to draw Gene Starwind from Outlaw Star, and like I did one side, like left side was good, right side was horrible. You know, and same thing like, but then apparently I can draw side profiles pretty good, and that's why the Spike is my best drawing. You know what I'm saying? Did a Frieza, was pretty decent stuff for the nose. Did a Goku, pretty decent stuff for the nose, and part of like his eyes, messed up on the eyes and the nose. Like so I don't know. I have not even attempted to find a teacher or a class to take for drawing. I'm waiting on something first to happen. Apparently, I'm guessing this thing was supposed to happen within like 4 to 7 weeks. Before I even like attempt to look for like a drawing class. And then colors, I'm talking about this for a minute, but no, I'm saying due to the circumstances that happened a couple months ago, everything has been put on pause for a long while, and we'll continue to be on pause until certain things happen. So, plan is still the plan is still the plan. I just need to execute it. But yeah, so I'm really depending on this colors thing to be in my way out. You know what I'm saying, to a better life, financially, and that leads to better apartments. I can finally take driving classes, buy a car, so I can start riding the crackhead transit authority trains, and yeah, colors just other things, and I plan to make it into something in the middle of, like, down the road, middle of the road type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So sometime next month, I'm going to contact a photographer that I had previously contacted over a year ago. So we'll see what happens with that, because I do have some days off coming up. April 4th through the 7th. Gonna take them days to just kind of like recharge and catch up on my comics, my manga, my anime, music. Trying to get back into a decent pace and catch up on everything, and see if I can kind of like get back into things. Like I said, like I mentioned before, kind of get back into my routine of things. It feels so weird, man. Just like I'm doing this knowing someone in my life is gone. And I don't know, man. It's just a bit. I'm just told, we continue to move on. We continue to live. The cliches, you know what I'm saying? That was what they wanted, type thing and type of shit. And yeah. Then move into the final version of my life, the family life, which is basically not non-existent. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that I'm not, like, there's no connection with me and my family. And like, there's nothing to really blame. You know what I'm saying? We are who we are as individuals. Because within a family and extended family, everybody has that one family member that you're closer to than others. And I have a cousin who's in Georgia, and we text each other every now and then, and he's my cousin. I think he's my second cousin or third cousin. And so he expressed his feelings to the one that I lost, and and his mom is she offered to bring me to Georgia to visit her and him, and try. I don't know. I don't know if I'm down to do that, because I think it'd be good for me to, like, just go somewhere and not be stuck in this shitty apartment with me and my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Just these down thoughts. So don't know where it's gonna go. It might happen, it might not happen. So, and and my uncles, my aunties, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of my uncles, because I have one uncle who thinks a conversation is a one-way street, and that I should call him instead of him calling me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he, so I don't know if he's serious when he says certain stuff, but it's like, I go back to a conversation me and my two uncles had. They had, like, one of them had, like, the I want to say like a light concern, right, of, like, me becoming a hermit. You know what I'm saying? Or what he said, the word incel. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm shocked he knew that word. And yeah, but, like, the hermit thing really kind of stuck with me, because, like, I've been a hermit. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys never called me or talked to me, and I haven't done the same either. Cause like we all live in our own lives. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's the crazy thing, right? Like families only come together when it's like a family reunion, a funeral, and basically that's it. Like nobody calls each other or checks on each other or visits each other unless you like local. You know what I'm saying? But we all live in our own lives. You know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't be obligated to call you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a conversation is a two-way street. If you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. But at the same time, it's like, bro, it's like the conversations be so awkward. Like we had nothing in common, and you guys are basically 25. You guys are basically 20 plus years older than me. There's nothing to talk about between us. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw each other when before, not before, but tragedy happened. You guys came. We talked. We agreed, and we moved on. Well, not me, but like I'm never gonna fully move on from this because I just can't see myself doing that, and so it's like it's gonna be like getting wounded, and it heals as a scar, and that scar is always gonna be there. Every now and again, it will hurt because you might have heard something or seen something, or it just hurts in general. That's how this thing is gonna affect me from now into the end of my days. Cause I just feel like it's just how I feel. But like the family thing is not existing, man. It's a part of my life, but it's not existent, you know. And I got like I said, I think I mentioned this. So I got an auntie who texts me and sends emails of all this church stuff, like sermons and gospel songs, and it's like I can't talk to them. Like I can't be me around them. You know what I'm saying? Like the only person who knew me was the person that's not here anymore. You know, and it just feels so weird and awkward. You know what I'm saying? And now I said this phrase plenty of times, like I wish I was never born. And I really meant that then. I kind of mean it now. I said I wish I was not born. You know what I'm saying? Because this life I don't want to live, man. Like I deserve better. I know I deserve better. Me personally, I know I need to be better in certain areas in my life. I need to improve on. I know that, but once again, I can't improve on stuff because I don't have the funds to. You know, I don't have the resources. I don't have the means. But like the family life thing is it's such a weird dynamic because I was born in the city, and then they was born in the South and stayed in the South. So the way they look at things is gonna be different from the way I look at things. So there's no common ground between us. And one of my uncles, I think he tries to find that common ground, but he would never find it. Cause like I said, once again, I can't be myself around them. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, so he calls me. He tried to get me go on this trip to Dominican Republic. I think I mentioned that as well in the previous entry. And apparently, it's gonna be some type of Zoom meeting in a couple weeks that he's planning, and he gonna yeah. So I'm gonna sit in on that, hear all the details and what's what, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, but I still plan to get my passport regardless because I'm going because in the future I might have I might have a way of traveling to Japan, and I'm looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to go somewhere that's not here, and just turn my phone off and just go somewhere that's not here, where it's quiet, and explore. Turn my phone off and just do that for a few days. and just I don't know, man. I don't feel right. It's just I don't know, like this abnormal feeling. It's like abnormal. I don't want to say weird, but just like I don't know. I just don't get it, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Life sucks. It just full of all these supposed to be ups and downs, but it's been nothing but downs. You know what I'm saying? So far, it's 34 years on this planet, and man, it don't make sense. Like I said, man, you just gotta keep moving on, man. You just gotta keep moving, yeah. So, and I'm trying to do that. You know what I'm saying, I have been doing what I've been doing before everything that happened. Listen to music. So I finished the Absol album, decent album. Start the Yeet album. So far it's just like the same old Yeet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he gonna never top. I think it's called Two Alive. That project. So yeah, and I'm gonna finish that hopefully today, playfully today, and start Logic's. He came out of retirement once again to drop a project. I think it's called College Park or something like that. I was looking up right quick. It is called College Park. They got the Gorillas, got Don Tolliver, Baby Tron. Yeah, so I got quite a bit on my in my queue. And I need to buy some music as well. A bunch of music I need to buy. And yeah. Been watching basketball, of course, sports. You know what I'm saying? March Madness is going on currently. Haven't watched not one single game yet. Might tune in. But nah, not really, because I want to be later on today. I'm going to see a movie. I want to see the Ant-Man movie, Ant-Man 3 today. I think the show is at what time is it? I think it's at 4:30. I think around that time. So yeah, so go see that, and before I see that, I'm gonna watch some anime and chill. Then leave out about probably at 4:15 and get it going on that. But not much really, man. Just going on with me, you know. Just I'm waiting for something that I'm waiting for one thing to happen first, so I can proceed with my plans, and hopefully that helps me get me out of this fog or whatever this is I'm feeling. And I gotta talk to a person about this as well. Hopefully on Monday I can take the offer again, and take the offer and start that as well. And yeah, so let me just side off and say this has been Life on E with Flow Out, Legend of a Loser. And I don't know if I'll be back or not next week. These will not be, I don't think, what they was before. Even they were basically they was much of nothing before, but now it's just basically like me just chiming in and trying to distract myself with whatever it is. This is, yeah. Like this whole thing had like a few ideas, because the first idea was the very beginning. back when I worked, back when I was a security guard. Me and my homie, we was we was talking about doing a podcast. You know what I'm saying, before podcast blew up, we was thinking about doing one ourselves. But we had plenty of ideas. Me and my homie, man, we should just like we want to do EP mixtape. We want to do a podcast. We want to do some YouTube shit. We want to do a bunch of stuff, but could never do it because we was two broke security guards. So we had bills, we had loans, man. We just like we could never get to anything, man. But like we had a podcast idea. I remember we was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Me and him was talking about it because like podcast wasn't a major thing back in we was talking about this back in I think 2017, 2018. And like a lot, like I said, and like a lot of people wasn't doing it back then. I think at that time I think maybe Bill Burr was doing it, but I didn't know about that. I found out about Bill Burr I think 3-4 years ago, and Bill Burr, and he been doing it like for a long time, long time. Like back he's recording. I think on a recorder or on his phone or something like that. Why he be driving his car and everything. And yeah, so going off him, I mean the way I mean back then I used to I basically got copied his whole style of doing things and stuff like that. But he was the first one who did a podcast that I found about Joe Rogan's and his I guess I don't know. I don't want to call what he do podcasting, but yeah. So me and my homie said we was talking about ideas of doing that stuff, just be talking about topics and stuff like that. Cause I think what triggered the conversation about that was like we heard something on the radio was playing. Yeah, like the radio, like when you used to security, we used to play the radio for music and everything, cause like, but it would be so boring. Like we had our phones and everything, but like there's like we don't do so much on our phones, cause I had nothing popping back then. So play the radio, and something came on the conversation on the radio. So basically, we had an idea for the podcast, like we talk about topics or whatever. And like, we need a name for it. He said, you got anything? So I'm like, we both broke, both struggling, ain't got nothing going on. So I think like maybe like life on empty, like it's kind of like based off the whole thing, like the gas gauge. You know what I'm saying? Like we on empty right now, cause like usually when you drive a car. And your takes on E, you got like a good, I think 5 miles before the car just turns off. So something like that. So I basically said to him, he was fucking with the title. Alright, cool, that's it. Life on empty. That'll be the title of the podcast, or whatever we was calling it back then. And then he said what's gonna be the first topic in that day. Then we said, all right, cool. We talking like basically like the age old question, like, does money buy happiness? And I'm pretty sure I talked about this myself on one of the early entries of this thing. I said, does money buy happiness? You know what I'm saying? And I said, yes, it does. I think my homie, I think he said no. And then like that was gonna be a whole like debate or whatever, and talking about it and stuff like that. So that would have been, man. If we would have, man, if we wasn't broke back then, man, I'm pretty sure we would have been doing something, making money, and not having to deal with shitty jobs, man. But guess we'll never know, cause like we're both so like we're not leaders or like people who like organize and set shit up and stuff like that. Like, oh, okay. Or planners, I should say, like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, like there's no initiative between the two of us, We would say we can't talk, we can't plan, but like there's no action behind those talks and plans, So That's what sucks about it, man. Up here, like we had some ideas that probably could have worked, or at least, let's say, like I would at least would have wanted to try, man. But like just lack of money, man, lack of funds, man, no initiative, no plans, no initiative. I should say, no money and no initiative was basically the two reasons that defeated all our thoughts and ideas and stuff like that. It fucking sucks. So anyway, this has been Life on Empty with Low Al, and I'll be back when I don't know when, but yeah. So peace and try to be happy. If you can't, that's cool too. Peace.